Hello everybody, how are we all doing? It is I, Worco, and I am back. And we are basically off the back of the last episode. Now, while I'm going to be recording these, I always do this sort of stuff in bulk. So, few episodes here, few episodes there. Just sit down for about when I get the chance. For a couple of hours, record a few, and then turn them into episodes. I mean, it's the only way I can get forward. Now, what we need to do first of all, we have in the last episode field failed, harvested this field. Now we need to go and harvest the next one. What I do want to do is get chickens down. We do have this little area here on the left hand side, which is ours, and it's not being used. So I am wondering about whacking a chicken pen there. Could be worth a try. Let's see how it goes. It just depends on whether I've got enough money for it at the moment, because 28 grand in the kitty, and I've only got that because I had to sell off the baler that I was originally having as a starting baler, and then swap it out because if you watch the last episode, you can see it just didn't want to work. Now we have got the next field, which is just down over yonder. That's ready to harvest. That is, I believe, a wheat field. This one was barley, so that was a wheat one, if I remember rightly. So we'll get down to there. We'll get the harvester going, and then I'll have a little look at the chickens, see if I've got a chicken pen that's got one in mind, which should be active in these mods. But yeah, see how we do. Now, this is an awesome harvester. It's not a massive harvester. It's only a little baby, and it's old. And yeah, I mean, it's not going to be worth much when I eventually go to sell it on, you know. But it's good for what it is. I mean, the fields on this map they're not exactly gigantic, but they are quite big. So this will struggle with doing them. But that's the whole point of the way I play. The way I play is I don't like to have everything there for me, and if I do have mostly all the equipment, starting equipment will be old, decrepit, needs upgrades, you know, and then progress from there, which is why I've got the setup that I've got. Yeah, no disrespect, obviously, to Oxy or to Scroft, because what I understand is Scroft assisted in picking the starting equipment, which, and it's brilliant starting equipment, absolutely brilliant. But it's just my play style, different play style. So yeah, it is what it is. I'll dump you in here for a moment. In a way, part of me is thinking that I could keep it in the trailer, but yeah, well, nah. Right, let's have a look at chickens. I also want to get some beehives down as soon as I can. 20 chickens for that. Yeah, 200 chickens. Will that go in? Apparently, I've not got enough money, so it says 10 grand. Makes no sense. Okay. Well, it will do some changes, put it that way, to the area. Go in there. Maybe nearer the tree. Then again, maybe I should save it first before I actually commit to this. Yeah, I'll save it first. That way, if I do the cock up, I can quickly reload it, and then I haven't lost sweet FA. Now, these not too bad. 50. There's 150, so here. What's this way around? This is where the eggs will come. Try it here. Just sorted out the front of the land as well. Okay, let's get the chickens in. I'm not gonna make it full. So about what? Yeah, about 40, 49, 50. Yeah, then they can breed off. I'll throw a cockerel in. I don't think it matters much, but just looks better that there's a one cockerel at least there. Yeah, let's get the feed over. Yep. Ah, so the feed goes up here. Okay. I fucked up. I have reloaded the game. I'm going to sell you off so we can get a bit of space. And I'm wondering if the object hider will deal with that car. I think that's in the way. But yeah, I quickly worked out that I messed that right up. It's annoying, you know. But I just wish that there was a wish. Giants, I highly doubt you're listening to me. I'm too small time, so it probably don't matter to you. But you know, I just wish there was an undo button somewhere, you know, for the building. No, object ID is not working on you, bugger. I put in these chicken hutches because they're 50 a pop, so that makes us up to 100. I'll put 2 in. Yeah, and I've given each hutch 40 chickens for the moment, so they can still breed. Still save me some money, and yeah, they'll breed. But yeah, this will do the job. Come on. Yeah, I enjoy that, and they'll just make me some yummy eggs so I can sell them, please. Please, because that's going to be fairly helpful. Yeah, I want to get some bees in very soon. You know, I don't know if I'll do it in this way. I've got a whole field worth of rye to sell. This field is wheat. I don't know. I might keep it for the chickens, or I might sell half of it and keep half. Not sure yet. When I do the next lot of fields, I will definitely make sure to keep one field back for animal feed purposes. But we do need to get some hay sorted as well. We definitely need to get some silage because we're nowhere near ready for cows just yet. Got 2 cow pastures here, 2, you know. So, oh hello. Quickly get out your way. I know, I'm sorry. Get on with it. Alright, baling time. Probably do this in a time lapse because, yeah, it can take a while. But I do enjoy it though. Because it's part of the territory.
Got a ticket to nowhere. Come and fly away with me tonight. Can you stay till the morning? Can you tell me that everything's alright? Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I get up, I'm in need of us too. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on.
because there was a little hiccup there, for some reason, I don't know why, I got the tipper out nearby, so it should have, in fact it did empty a little into it, but it just stopped. So there's not really that much more that I can bale until it's done the job. We're going to have a fair bit of straw, which is good. Again, some of that I might keep, some of it I might sell. But then again, we're going to need plenty of straw later on down the line when it comes to cows, because we've got 2 cow pens on this farm. We've got one that's for milking, for the dairy, which is this one that I'm now driving through. And then we've got another cow pen up there, which is for beef cattle. So yeah, I'm just getting another job out of the way. I think we'll start mowing, so we can get some hay on the go. Silage does need to be done, but at the moment we don't. The baler that we have doesn't have a barrel wrapper, so we can't really do it that way, and we don't have a loading wagon yet. Again, that's something I need to work out to get. Could buy one, but again, I wasn't really expecting to have money in the bank at the moment, that much in the bank anyway. It's only because I've sold a shed, and I sold the original baler to get another baler. But why, I've got a little bit of money, so there we go. I must admit, these mowers pretty decent set, so I don't think I'll get rid of them for a long time. Oh well, whoops. Right, good plan. Don't think I'll get rid of them for a long time. In fact, there is bigger sets, but yeah, this should do the job. Anyway, let's get to the field. Or meadow, which is just here next to our workshop. So we'll get this mowed. I do want to get hold of another grass field at some point soon. I mean, I could turn one of the animal fields into a grass field, or I might just look to see if there's another grass field nearby that I can actually buy. Again, that's long-term investment. I need to think about short-term. We do have some poppies growing nearby. I can actually turn that field perfectly into a little meadow, because then we'll have plenty of. So yeah, it's a plan in motion. Whether I'm right or not is a completely different matter. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this series. I hope you will enjoy this series. Anyway.
Fade away, out of sight. Pushing through the door and hope to lose you in the night. But you burn in my mind. Said you of a habit that chased me through time. Now every time I see your face, it's like the first time we met and I told you to go back home again. Now every time I see your face, it's like the first time we met and I told you to go back home again. Go back home again. Go back home again. Go back home again. Go back home again.
Right, so all that needs to be done really with that is windrow it up and then bale it, of course. So, interesting to see how many bales we get off it. I mean, the fields are obviously not full fertilised, so I don't think it's going to be amaze beans, if you know what I mean. So, right, let's get you set up. And then let's get. Oh, hang on, that might be a bit problematic actually. I'll go up top here and then go back down. Try and pull that away. I'm just thinking it might be a bit problematic for the baler. So, got to bail that works. We don't want to mess everything up. Yeah, that's going to be more like it. I'm not going to do... I don't think I'll do all the windrowing in this episode. Probably do some of it in the next one. Yeah. We'll see. It just depends on how long it is, because I am very conscious on time. I only really aim to do episodes that are very max 20 minutes. A lot of the times when I've done episodes, let's plays, whichever, I've played on it for, I've done an episode that's about half an hour long. People usually tuned out after the 20-minute mark, or just came back to it later, whichever. So 20 minutes I think is long enough for an episode of this. 20 minutes, it's like the sweet spot. So, yeah. I'm loving this map so far, it's just awesome. I know I keep talking about it, I know I keep saying it, what I'm going to talk about is what it is. I'm doing a YouTube channel. Of course I'm going to talk about it. Let's get you sorted. Come here. Right. So we've done a fair bit. I can get back to the baling soon, but I'll get the windrowing done first. I might windrow this as well. Try and make it easier for the baling. There's quite a few swaths. Really, I need a bigger harvester with a bigger header, and obviously a better swath drop. But that is in future plans, not now. So I'm going to empty this harvester, I think, and then we'll call it a day for this episode. But we've done a fair bit. I might finish this off after, well, off screen, just this field. But I don't know. I might just carry on the next episode of this field, but we'll see. But for this one, though, we are at an end. So I will see you in episode 3. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you do like what you see, hit that like button for me. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please feel free to hit that subscribe and hit the bell, because then you'll be notified whenever I go live or drop other videos. So until next time, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. So God bless you all, stay safe, and do take care out there in this world.